ancient refrain, eagle circle, shadow long.
Hey, g'day folks. This is Denizen 28 on special assignment for Train Spotting with Barry. I'm currently in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, where I'm going to be showing you some footage of the Open Air Train Museum that's here right next to the main tracks leading to the international train station, which is down to my left, maybe about 500 metres or so. So let's see if we can get in and have a look at the trains and the beautiful locomotives, and there's one carriage here as well, and I hope you enjoy. Watch out for the motorcycle. On the footpath. Good on you, buddy. Sanu, Sanu. This is the view from outside the museum. And although the signs say that it's open from 8:30 in the morning until 5 p.m, it isn't. Of course, not everything on the internet is completely up to date, and it certainly wasn't accurate for this open air museum. I've got a local council worker here with me today who is very inquisitive about what I'm doing here today. So he's saying hello. I'm not really sure what he's all about, but anyway, he's a very nice fellow. We're just on the side of the road here. There's Peace Bridge just up here ahead of us somewhere. That's it there in the distance. I don't know what that is all about. I am very ignorant of what happens in Mongolia, but here I am taking some video footage anyway. This is Nalaih Road, Narnii Road, and there's lots of traffic. Not as much traffic as what I've seen in other parts. Anyway, here we are back at the museum. I've come here by way of a taxi, and it's a beautiful sunny spring day in Ulaanbaatar, or Ulaanbaatar, however you wish to pronounce it. Okay, so this is an open air railway museum that I discovered through a blog somewhere. And it has a collection of old railway locomotives here. I'm not sure if I can get in, but I shall try. This gate is locked, but this gate is open. So I'm just going to walk right in and see what happens. If I get arrested, I won't get arrested. Okay, so here we go. I'll just walk in now. Some magnificent looking locomotives here. And I believe that second word there before the T3, I think that says Mongot or Mongolia. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Just coming up to the front of this one. Ooh. And what an awesome looking locomotive that is. Wow. And there's a sign here. And back up to the locomotive. A nice signal. Oh, this is a beautiful looking locomotive, this is. Wow. Beautiful. Okay, and here we are having a look at this next locomotive, and I can't make out, I don't read Mongolian writing unfortunately, but I can see the numerals there, 1930 to 1941, so I'm guessing that's the years that it was in service. And we'll have some more information in the description below about what this particular locomotive is all about. And what does she look like? A beautiful looking locomotive, and there's a nice plate with script on it, and I'll just extend my selfie stick to get a bit of a better look at it, and I think I've got it in frame at the moment, so that tells you some more information there. I'm not exactly sure, I don't know at all what it says, but it certainly looks quite nice. And there's the top of the locomotive. And designated with the number T for Tango, T159. Alright, let's have a walk around. And there's the front, look at that, wow. Very impressive. Windows have all been blanked off, I'm guessing partly to discourage people from trying to break in and cause damage inside. Obviously, the one thing that the vandals would like to do is smash the windows, because that's what vandals are good at doing. Yeah, so that's T159 locomotive. Very nice. And there's the back of it. And I might just try a sneaky look from a much higher vantage and see what I can see, and maybe there's something to see, maybe there's nothing to see. Okay. Down we come. And there's the side of T159 again. Beautiful. Okay. There's a number of fabulous locomotives to look at here in Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia. But let's have a look at this beautiful blue locomotive, T3M-1-166. There's a signboard in front of this locomotive. And I can see the years 1947, 1958 and 1946, 1945 on there somewhere. So that gives you a general idea of when it was in service, I guess. I can't read Mongolian script, unfortunately. Top speed is perhaps 93 kilometres per hour. But there'll be a link in the description below about the specifications of this particular locomotive. Okay, so there she is. And we'll do a walk around and see what we can see. Okay. Wow. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Very impressive looking train. Must have been a hell of a job to get these locomotives put here so beautifully. You know, placed here on these tracks and displayed in such a way. Awesome. Great job. Alright, so we're going down this side of the train. And we've got this same faceplate here. This same, looks very nice. and back around to this side of the train. Alright, here we are in front of T32 522, and you can see there's an emblem of Joseph Stalin right on the front of the train. So very, very enigmatic figure in world history. Get up a bit closer to get a better look at the plate. Windows have been blanked off again, which stops vandals and other people throwing rocks at them and breaking the windows and having it look unsightly. That's my guess and why it's been done like that. What pleasure that's derived from smashing windows, I don't really understand. But there certainly ain't no broken windows visible on this train. Now on the top, I can notice just on the top, and I'll change the angle here, perhaps we can see there's a huge headlight spotlight right on the top, and perhaps you can see it a little bit better now. And that must be an awesome sight when this is on the tracks with numerous carriages behind it and going at a great speed towards you or through the Mongolian steppe. Or certainly there's a railway line that goes from here towards China. So that must have been a wonderful sight. I don't know the exact routing of Mongolian trains, but please put down some comments below to let me know, because I don't. I'll be honest with you, I don't know. All right, now on the side of here's the side of this beautiful locomotive, and there's a plate with different things written on it here, and the one thing that I can make out are the years 1956 to 1986, which could very well mean that it's years of service. All right, we've got this symbol here, which could be the symbol for the Mongolian rail system. Yep. And down here there's another plate here, and I can see at the bottom we've got the figures 1954. All right, let's have a look at the wheels here and the suspension. There's some fellows down here trimming the bushes here, make it look a bit better. It's currently early June of 2025, so it's springtime in Mongolia, and so they're just tidying up the place and getting ready, because there'll be a lot more tourists here in the next few months. The summer season is the time to be visiting Mongolia, because the weather's quite nice, and of course in the winter time it is spectacularly cold, and from what I've been led to believe, it gets down to about -30 at some times in the winter time in Ulaanbaatar. Alright, so 2 sections to this locomotive. Oh no, it's the same train. There's a lot that I don't know about trains and locomotives, so I'll be learning from your comments. So please put something in the description below. All right. Now, they seem to be almost identical, these two parts of the train, so I'm guessing that it's just a double train, double locomotive, back to back for more pulling power. And there's the front of it, T32 522. Very cool. And we've got a plate here, a sign, and what can I make out here? (1948), 100 kilometres per hour, I'm guessing. 170 tonnes? I don't know. Anyway, there's the plate for your information. And back up to the train, the T32 522. Beautiful. Moving right along, the E266. A beautiful looking steam train, and on the side of it, it says American Locomotive Company. And I'm going to try and get some better footage of that plate that's up there on the side. I'll just angle this for a moment. Excuse me. Now that should be pointing at it. I can't see the monitor at the moment. It appears to say T2222, an American Locomotive Company, on the top three lines. I can't read the bottom lines. A very impressive, very large looking steam locomotive, if I'm not mistaken. And we've got a sign here that's got some good information. I can read the word Baldwin there, 1915. 55 kilometres per hour, it seems to say on the bottom line, but there we go. And let's have a look at the front of this locomotive. It's a very macho looking steam train. Wow. Very cool. Not sure what there is to be seen from up there. Gould, patented, 145 millimeters x10. What's it say? USA 1618, I think it says. Very interesting. What's this say? NYAB company B011220. And now we've got the word Royal. Okay, let's look around the back, see what we can see at the back. I don't know much about trains, but that is certainly one cool looking train. Okay. Here we are in front of the locomotive C116 at the Open Air Museum, Open Air Train Museum in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. There's a sign in front that gives us the information. And the top speed appears to be 115 kilometres per hour. And there's some more information there. Alright. Moving around to the front of the train. It's got a big red star in front of the train. Very impressive. And this is the last of the locomotives, and there's a carriage on the end of this locomotive as well that we'll be looking at. This one has got the numerals 36 on it, but there's a couple of letters before and after the 36. So it has a more sophisticated name than just 36. So a beautiful looking locomotive indeed. And we've got there's a plate up on the top there. I might try and sneak in and get a closer look at that. There's actually a ladder that I can climb up here, and I think I can do that without breaking anything. So let's go up and have a look. I'm guessing they've got some lights strewn around that red star there to make it look all glitzy and sparkly at night time. Let's go up this ladder and see what happens. Goodness gracious, rightio. Up. And up. And up. And up. Up. Okay, well, this is solid gold that we've discovered up here. A very stylised sign. Mongolian writing. The numerals 10397 on the bottom line, and also 1956. Oh yeah, so very cool. And then there's a little running board up here to get to various bits and pieces, and wheels and valves and levers and different things that the engineers would tend to on the train for repairs and fine-tuning and what have you. I don't know a lot about trains, I can tell you right now, but Barry does. That is what I do know. Train spotting with Barry. That's the name of the channel, and it's a very good channel indeed. Check it out if you haven't already. You're probably already there right now. Okay, I'm going to try and get down get down this ladder. Oh, I've been up that ladder and down again without breaking a collarbone or a pelvis or a hip, so that's a good thing. And there's another ladder on this side, and I'm not going to bother with that one. Well, let's go down this side here, and I'll just get through the foliage. We'll have a look at what we've got on this side. Oh, this is all very exciting. Look at this, beautiful. How would you like to be sitting at the controls of this locomotive, powering through the Mongolian steppe? Camels in your way, wild horses, Mongolian bears, the snow leopard, as you power your way through. A very powerful and romantic image. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about that. Or am I just having an asthma attack? One or the other. Okay, and here's the carriage at the back here, and is it closed? Is it locked? There's only one way to find out, viewers. We're going to go up and try the handle there and just see what happens. And you never know your luck in the capital city. The handle turns, but it doesn't open. Oh well, better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all, as they say. All right, head down here. See, instead of blanking off the windows, what they've done is put up this very strong chicken wire type wire to protect the windows and from being smashed. And there's something in the numeral 1, and above it is what used to be a nice sign with something on, perhaps the Mongolian Railway sign that we've seen earlier. Ooh, what's down here? Some suspension, some leaf suspension. Very cool. Coming around to the back of the carriage. Ugh. I think I just swallowed a Mongolian mosquito then. Oh, and that's what the back of the carriage looks like. How cool is that? Wow, very trendy. Very trendy indeed. You'd have to have a lot of cash in your back pocket to get a ride on this carriage, I'll bet, back in the day. Wasn't for your average goat herder. And there are a lot of goats in Mongolia. I've seen them myself. Well, certainly not back in the day, I didn't, but I'm not quite that old, and unfortunately, or fortunately for me, I didn't live in Mongolia. But look what I found here. Another sign on the side of the train here. Right. Now, for all our viewers at home that can read Mongolian, please leave a comment in the description below. And it says, what does it say? Oops. It says, the second word I'm pretty sure says Bator. Now that could be the same Bator as in Ulaanbaatar, but that's just a wild guess, I don't know. I've got the numbers 1932, I can see 1949, 6, 29, and then we've got the numbers 1949 to 1976, and I'll take a wild guess and say that that's the years of operation. And then down below it says 2013, blah, 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 blah. So 2013 might be when it was renovated or when it was put here into position. And they spent a lot of time, energy and love in getting these gorgeous historical locomotives into position right in the centre of Ulaanbaatar, capital city. And thank goodness they did, because look at it. It's just magnificent. Locomotives, locomotives, locomotives. I'll get back and give you a better pan in a minute, but yeah, magnificent. All right, I'll go up the stairs here and give this handle a go. It's actually a nice staircase going up to the carriage here, but I'm guessing that it will definitely be locked, otherwise some kids will get in and start smashing stuff. No, that one's not going to open. No worries. Very cool. Ooh, from up here I can have a look and poke the selfie stick over the top of what I believe is the tender, and I really don't know terminology of locomotives very well, but that's what you can see from the selfie stick if I poke it right up over the edge. Oh, and this is very cool. This is a water pump of some description, a water filling station pump. I don't know what the correct term is, forgive me. But that's pretty cool. So they've obviously gone a lot of trouble to put that into position. Very nice. All right. Speaking of a water pump, I'm going to go to the bathroom in a minute. Okay. The bogies, PX PXII 12A, it appears to say. Yeah. There we have it. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I was able today to get inside because there are a whole lot of gardeners in here doing some pruning, and so I just went in with them and hung out and took some video and some stills, mainly video, of these beautiful locomotives. Once the gardeners were done, they said something to me in Mongolian, which I roughly translated to Australian to mean, "Oi, we're finished now. You, mate, bugger off. We're done. I'm going to close the gate in a second. Out you go." So that was my professional translation services that I conducted for today. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the footage of these magnificent locomotives. So I hope you enjoy, and keep watching Train Spotting with Barry. Cheers. Bye. There's a large iron gate that's in front at the moment, and it doesn't appear to have any sort of functional purpose that I can see, having a brick wall behind it, so it's just there doing nothing, and so I'm guessing it's a historical item. And as you can see, there's a symbol of not a hammer and a sickle, but a hammer and a wrench. So I'm guessing it's got something to do with the railways, but I really don't know. But certainly it looks quite Soviet in my opinion, and I'm guessing part of railways histories for Mongolia. So I hope you like how that gate looks.